Six pupils at home, welcome to the lesson. Today we are doing mathematics and our topic is measurement. We are going to look at the circumference, then later in another lesson we'll look at perimeter and area. So feel welcome to this lesson. Make sure you have a pen and a place to write, some working space for some calculations. So feel welcome. I hope you'll find the lesson interactive and educative. So if we start with the definition of circumference, or if you want to explain what circumference is the distance around a circular path. So circumference comes from the word circle, and it is a distance around a circular path or distance around a circle. So if you look at that diagram that I've drawn for you there is a line, a straight line passing through the middle of a circle. We'll call it the diameter, while if it is halfway, we'll call it the radius. So something for you to notice that the radius, the diameter is always twice the radius. So the radius is a half of the diameter. And circumference, formula of finding circumference for circle is equals to pi d, or pi times the diameter, or you can also say 2 pi r, radius twice the radius times the pi, which is the same. Another thing for you to notice that the pi is always 22/7 or 3.14 as a decimal. So a pi can be a fraction, which is 22/7, or a decimal, which is 3.14. So anytime someone asks you to find the circumference, just know that you need to have your diameter or your radius, then you multiply it with the pi. And the pi, I've told you, it is 22/7 or 3.14 as a decimal. So without wasting much time, let's move to our first example. Very fast. Our first example of the day, find the circumference of the circle below. So if you look at that circle, they are giving you the diameter. The diameter is 28 centimeters. So every time they'll be giving you either the radius or the diameter. So in this example, you have the diameter, which is 28 centimeters. So you only need to write your formula. Circumference is equals to pi d, which equates to 22/7 times 28. So if you simplify, by 7 here is 1, by 7 here is 4. 22 times 4 is 28 centimeters. Example number 2, what is the circumference of the figure below, or of the circle below? If you look at that question, the diameter is 5.6. So 5.6 meters is given there as the diameter, and that decimal is what will confuse some of you, but it is very easy. There is no problem. Back to our formula, we said circumference is equals to pi d. So if you divide 22/7, then multiply by your diameter, which is 5.6, your answer should have only one decimal place, because 5.6 has only one decimal place. So it is the same as saying 22/7 times 56. Then after getting your answer, you will add that one decimal place. So 22/7 times 56 by 7 is 1, by 7 is 8. Then 22 times 8 is 176. So if you get 176 and then one decimal place, if you insert it there, your circumference is 17.6 meters. A very good example, especially when the radius and the diameter are given as decimals. So you only need to count how many are there, and then you work out, assuming there's no decimal, and then you will come and insert after getting your answer. Back to our last example of the day, example 3. The figure below shows a circle of radius 10.5 centimeters. Find its circumference. Circumference goes to pi d, but they're giving you the radius, so you need to find the diameter for you to use the formula as pi d. Remember, the diameter is twice the radius, so we are adding 10.5 plus 10.5 will be equal to 21.0 if you add down them. Then anything 0.0, that 0 you can remove it because it has no value. So 21.0 is the same as 21. 7.0 is the same as 0. 3.0 is the same as 3. So that 0 should not confuse you. Just ignore it and truncate it. You'll just remain with 21 centimeter. And then your formula is pi d. So it is 22 over 7 times 21. If you simplify, by 7 here is 1, by 7 is 3, and 22 times 3 is 66. So your circumference is 66 centimeters. That marks the end of our lesson, class 6. On the next slide, I've prepared some assignments for you. You'll do them before doing anything else. Then you WhatsApp me your answers. Make sure you do something at home. Don't just sleep. Do some constructive work. So I'm expecting your work. I'll be able to respond to them. Good day. The assignment is on this slide. I hope you have seen it. So what you're supposed to do there is you draw the question, draw the diagrams given, work them out, and then you send it through the WhatsApp number that I've provided up there. So make sure you do the work. I'm expecting to see your work. Have a good day.